Hey guys, Cecilia Lee here. Before I start this video, I would like to make a huge disclaimer. Now, recently I've seen a lot of commentary channels claim that they're no longer going to be doing commentary, that they're going to step away for a while because they're going into a dark place and their mental health is being taxed. And they just don't feel the vibe anymore. And as I feel for them wholeheartedly, and that's sad for them, but I would be lying to you if I said that just, in my eyes, makes it easier for me. And these are big commentary channels that are stepping away. I know that people go through a lot of things, but I, for one, don't put myself in a situation where I'm going to be stressed, mentally taxed. I can give my all into something, but not really give my all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to put too much mental thought into what I want to say. It just comes to me. You know what I mean? And call it what you want, but it works for me. So that's another disclaimer, and let's get into it. Now, I want to talk about Trisha Paytas' bullshit ass apology. Now, I know what you guys are going to say. The Trisha stands are going to say, she apologized, she's remorseful, she's holding herself accountable. Yeah, that's bullshit. She's just mad because nobody's checking for her. Nobody's begging her to come back. None of that shit. She thought that Ethan was going to beg her to come back. She thought everybody was going to beg her to come back. And when they found out that she wasn't on frenemies anymore, people were sad for a day. I'll give them that day. A couple days they were sad. Then, business as usual. His mama on there now. They're having a good old time. That's what it should be. Like, honestly, she doesn't need to be on a podcast. She's corny. She has no personality. She has nothing. She's like a brick wall. Like, everybody was saying, oh, Ethan will never be as popular without Trisha. Ethan will never be as popular without Trisha. Okay, but at the end of the day, he's doing just fine without her. And he looks a lot more happier, too. Like, you can't sit there and say, that's what I didn't like about people when they were saying, a lot of drama channels were saying, oh, well, Ethan will never know the success he did with Trisha. First of all, Trisha is not funny. She is not funny. She is not, she's not nothing. She's just a big ass troll that talks shit. Okay? She's not, and she says shock value shit. She's not funny. So that whole, oh, Trisha's like the comedy, she's everything. No, she's not. She doesn't do shit. The only thing I can give her credit for is her outfits. Those shits were on point. But as far as having personality, depth, and all that shit, no. She's boring as fuck. And anybody that thinks she's not boring, then you must be right along there with having the screw loose just like her. Because that chick got a few screws loose if she thinks that she's funny. And, she's like, oh, well, I'm making my podcast enemies. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, let it go. You're done. You're washed up. Let it go. Just let it go. You're mad because all your ranting and raving and talking shit about all these people didn't do shit to them. Yeah, it may have knocked them off for a couple of weeks and months, but at the end of the day, they're back doing the same shit. David Dobrik is back doing the same shit with Jeff Wittick, Todd Autumn. They're all back doing the same shit. Ain't shit changed. Okay? And it's real funny how he came back right when you got off front of me. That's the funniest shit. That's funny as fuck to me. It was damn, what the fuck? I was like, what? So I can't even be mad. And I watched his vlog, and it was okay. It wasn't, that's not my cup of tea, but it wasn't, it's better than watching anything you put out. And she's like, David's stupid. David's an asshole. Da-da-da-da. But I'm like, and what are you? You were complicit with a lot of this. Again, don't talk shit about somebody when you were complicit with half the shit that they did until it no longer suited you. Until you didn't benefit from it. Stop talking shit about people that you were complicit in what they were doing until you no longer had a part of it. Just stop. Just stop. You're saying Gabbie's all this stuff, but what are you? What are you? Gabbie drops facts, okay? Say what you want about the chick, okay? Like I said, my last video, I already made my amends with that, whatever, Gabbie stuff. But say what you want about her, but she be dropping some facts, okay? And she do be having receipts on deck. So, I'm not stupid enough to be like, oh, well, everybody hates Gabbie, so let me jump on that. And then let me just turn a blind eye to her facts. No, she be dropping gems. And she be speaking facts. And that's on period. Like, that's just on period. She just be dropping facts, and people can't handle that. People think that she's just this crazy psycho chick. But in reality, maybe y'all are just the crazy ones. Really. Because if y'all would have just listened to her in the beginning, maybe she wouldn't have to come out and make videos like this. And you know what they say, the more you scream and shout at something, you get so mad about a docuseries or whatever, it's because you have something to hide. Like I said, I have nothing against Angelica O's. The whole Smokey Glow situation, I defended her down. But in this situation, it's looking kind of sus, girl. I don't understand how you could sit there and, you looking like you were caught out there in 4K, sweetheart. And it's not looking good for you. But at the end of the day, we need to stop with this, Oh, Trisha Paytas is vindicated. That bitch ain't vindicate shit. All that shit she said on that fucking podcast with Ethan, all that shit just went down the fucking drain after she left. Because you can't trust one that come out that chick mouth. She ain't shit. She is just looking out for herself. And because Jason didn't want to be with her, she wanted to come out and spill all the tea. But if Jason was with her right now, she wouldn't be saying shit. And that's on period. Because there was even a video clip of her saying that shit. Oh, if you stay with me, Jason, I'll never spill y'all secrets. But if you ever leave me, I'm going to tell everybody all your business. Exactly. So what are you? Complicit. Sorry. We don't give passes like that. Oh, well, I'm not going to say nothing unless you do something to me. Like, no, that don't work with me. It's either you stand for something then or you don't stand for it, period. That's why when she was standing up for all that shit and talking out the side of her mouth, talking something, oh, I stand with these people, I don't believe in that stuff, you're a fucking liar because you were right there when he was doing all that shit. And they ain't going to talk shit like, you can't believe he did that. I can't believe he did that. But I don't know what you're talking about because you were standing right there. Half the time. Looking at him doing that shit. So, missing with the bullshit, Trisha. You're a fake ass bitch. And you're a crazy bitch. And I love it. You talk about, what the sad part is? You talk about Gabbie. But what about you? You have been caught numerous lies. Okay? And I don't give two shits about what Dustin said in one of the videos about, the reason why Trish probably doesn't remember because she was on a lot of drugs. That don't mean shit. So we're supposed to just excuse her trying to lie her way out of shit because she was on heavy drugs? Because she was a drug addict at one point? Really? And that's fine. No, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You did the shit. Gabbie had the receipts. I don't know why she had those receipts for so long. But hey, it served her purpose. It served her purpose now. I like her docu-series. I'm not gonna lie. This series has really made me like Gabbie Hanna. And that's some real shit. It really has. I really like Gabbie Hanna now because of this series. I really do. She's really shown that she's just more than just a meme, more than the narcissist, more than the psycho chick online. She's really proven herself to be, up there. And, I know, like I said, I'm not talking about all that shit she's done. She's going to have to take it up with God and all the other people that she hurt, whoever those people are. I'm not talking about that. So don't be coming and saying, oh, what about she did this person? That's not my business. I don't know nothing about that shit. I'm not getting involved in that. But as far as, her docuseries is concerned, I'm very happy that she's finally having a chance to speak her truth. And I don't give two fucks about what Joey Graceffa said and what Daniel Prater said and then people are saying, oh, well, they never enjoy me. So what the fuck what? And, I want to say something about Joey Graceffa. He literally said out of his mouth that he basically lied to Gabbie's face about being basically, oh, we're cool, blah, 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 just to keep the show going. So it's like, you're fake. You're fake. And it doesn't matter. You're fake. I don't give two fucks about all that stuff. First of all, y'all are fake as hell. That's what I'm saying. The gays are messy as fuck. Okay? That's just period. Period, point blank. They messy as fuck. And it's like, when I was watching his video, I was just like, yo. He was like, well, did I just say that to get it moved along, blah, blah, blah? Yes. And I'm just like, why'd you have to do that, though? Why? Like, if you would have handled it a different way, shit would have been cool. Like, point blank, period. Like, I don't believe half the shit that comes out of these motherfuckers' mouths. That's all I'm saying. Because they all miraculously have a story for everything. Every time Gabbie comes out with something, they all miraculously have a story to tell. So she was this horrible ass person. Okay? And what are you? You're no delight to work with either. I'm sure there's shit of you people could find on you saying that you weren't the best person to work with. So let's not point fingers. Because those flame fingers could be pointed right back at you. You have something to say about Gabbie, but what do people got to say about you? Talk about he's never done nothing on the internet. He's an angel. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody no damn angel. Motherfuckers talk shit all day, every day. Just because he probably did his shit in private doesn't mean that he still didn't say shit. And Trisha Paytas, you're mad because of the whole herpes thing. Well, let me tell you something, girl, okay? Let me tell you something, okay? Was it? I think so. You need to, first of all, I heard you say that way before Gabbie even said anything. You said, there was a clip of you saying that this guy was going around saying you had herpes. So, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, this is the first time you heard that, but this has been going around for a minute from the video I seen. This was a while. This was years ago. So, anyway, but I already made a video about that. But anyway, like, you know, and it's like people are so mad, and people were so mad about Shane that, oh, Shane's the one that told Gabbie. Okay, so the fuck what? Who cares? Like, first of all, these are YouTubers. Like, y'all think that these people have a loyalty to you? Like, look at Trisha Paytas. She swore up and down she was Shane's ride or die. But then as soon as everybody started jumping on him, and it was, she found an opening to jump on the train because it would vindicate her. She did it. And let's call it what it is. She would have never disrespected Shane or said anything about Shane if he would have licked her ass and said, "You're right, Trisha. You're right. Jeffree's a bitch," and blah, blah, blah. If he would have listened to what she said and kissed her ass, they would be friends right now. They'll be besties because she's mad at Jeffree. And that's on period. So all this shit she's coming out talking about Shane is bullshit. She's just mad because she feels salty because she realizes that Jeffree and Shane actually have a genuine friendship, and they did. Because she's a fake ass bitch and she flip flops every 5 minutes on who she wants to be cool with and who she don't. That's probably why Ethan's not going to put her back on the podcast, because he knows that she's a fucking psycho bitch. So, you know, pick your battles, Trisha. Get off the fucking internet. Go be with your fucking fiance. Probably go abuse him like you've been doing, because it's come out now that you abuse him now. So I'm not surprised. Again, I'm not surprised. But, you know, just get off the internet and just live your life. Shit. Like, nobody cares about your sad boy fucking music. You, first of all, and that's another thing, and this is going to be a very unpopular opinion, but I honestly do like Gabbie Hanna's version of You Wanna Know. I do. That original version, that shit was corny. I'm sorry. I listened to it, and I'm just like, oh God. Like, that girl sounded a little off. But Gabbie's version, I like that shit. I listen to that shit. I'm not going to lie. I listen to that shit a lot. So, that's my unpopular opinion. I know I'm going to get eaten alive, and I love it. Just come correct, because I will clap back. Don't fuck with me. Thank you. So, with that being said, I take my leave. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me how you feel about Trisha Paytas' stupid ass apology. And, you know, her talking about her podcast, Enemies. And her talking shit about Gabbie Hanna, like always. And hit the notification bell so I know when I post. Subscribe. It helps me a lot. And I will one day reach my goal of being the top YouTuber. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, guys. Bye.